I think one of the most important aspects of seminary is this notion of theological education. Most of us are not taught to think theologically. Um, most of us don't have any experience thinking theologically. And at the Chaplaincy Institute, to think theologically is always to think comparatively. Um, because we're not trying to decide what is the truth. We are always focusing on what are the possibilities, and what are the possibilities and the promises that are held out by the various traditions of the world. Um, and so as we explore theology, I think, as I've said, it helps people understand their own personal theology more. It helps them go deeper into their own theology. Also helps them articulate what their theology is and be able to talk about other faith traditions in a way that has more substance and in a more articulate way as well. Um, I think one of the things that I hope that people take away from my theology classes is that theology doesn't happen in a vacuum. Theology always arises out of a crisis. Theology fixes things. We do theology, and theology is an action. It's something we do. We study theology, but we also invent theology. And as ministers, we are inventing theology on the spot. When we are ministering to people, we are reframing concepts. We are thinking creatively about religion and spirituality in ways that heal. And so to help people explore theology so that it becomes familiar territory and becomes something that they can take some ownership of, and then to give them permission and even practice in thinking creatively and critically about these theologies and about their own personal theologies as well. Well, that's my greatest hope, because we want people who can do theology, because that's good ministry. So thinking both critically about religion and spirituality, and then also thinking creatively about religion and spirituality, and being able to do that on the fly. That's what people need in order to be properly equipped for ministry. And that is what we hope to provide at the Chaplaincy Institute.